What advice did these extraordinarily hard workers offer you about work, life, family balance?
I spent a few hours interviewing a famous older investor called Jean-Marie Eveillard, who's now retired. And he was really extraordinarily candid and said to me when I asked him what his regrets were in life, he basically said that he wasn't sure he'd been that great a father. And he said that investing was so absorbing and so psychologically demanding that he'd pretty much neglected his two daughters in much the same way that his parents had neglected him when he was growing up in France. And I said to him, do you think you could have been as great an investor as you were and actually been a really great father as well? And he said, I don't know. And I thought that was really interesting and really honest, a kind of a painful admission that it's not easy. If you want to be really excellent at something, there sometimes is a price for the people closest to you. And then I interviewed a remarkable investor, a guy called Donald Yachtman, who manages about $30 billion and at one point was actually a Mormon bishop for 5 years. He's a very unusual guy. He has 7 kids, about 30 grandkids, and has been married for nearly 50 years. And he said to me that one of his teachers in the Mormon church had said that there's that no amount of success can compensate for failure at home. And he said that he'd taken that very seriously to heart. And during a time in his career that was incredibly hard, he said where he virtually lost control of his fund because his board members decided that he wasn't investing the way he ought to, and they were totally and utterly wrong. But it took tremendous strength to keep to the program that he had charted in the first place. He said that it had helped him tremendously that he had other interests, that he cared more about his family, he cared more about his church, he cared more about being a scout leader and the like than about just being incredibly successful financially and professionally. And I think that's a profound idea that to be tremendously successful professionally but to have it at the cost of your family, is that really success? I think it's a powerful question that we should probably all be asking.